we're doing another Facebook Live, and this is our Clear the Crap Hangout. So if you're brand new, if you've never been part of this before, what we're doing is we're in the midst of a 40-day challenge. And the 40-day challenge is all about doing one thing to improve your life over the next 40 days. Whether you started the 40 days 10 days ago, whether you start the 40 days right now, even if you have to restart the 40 days over and over again, it's doing one thing to make your life even better. And let me tell you how this all came about. Is that a very long time ago, many years ago, I suffered from a very serious eating disorder called bulimia. And for those of you who don't know what that is, it's binging and purging, and it's eating an insane amount of food. I mean, all of those, when I was binging and purging, you know, all of those challenges about anybody who could eat this, you can have it for free. Well, let me tell you, I probably could have packed 2 of those away in my binging and purging days, because I would eat so much and then I would go throw it up, and then I would eat it again, I would throw it up, and I was in that vicious cycle for 9 years. And finally, I was in college for the second time. My first marriage had imploded, and I needed to do something to be able to take care of me and my kids, and so something that paid a lot more than the restaurant work that I was doing at the time. And so I went back to school, and I was in a psychology class, and the professor challenged us that very first day of class to do one thing to change our lives for the better. It was a semester-long project. And I decided right then and there that I was going to stop throwing up. And so, what is one thing that you can do to change your life for the better? Because let me tell you, that was the greatest gift that I ever gave myself. I mean, I'm still here. And so anyway, and guess what? Changing habits, it doesn't have to be hard and painful. There may be some hard and painful points. However, you can process through them really quickly as you really get going. You can process through them really quickly as you get going. And so I'm going to be sharing with you today some stuff from Access Consciousness. We'll probably be doing some EFT, and I might even throw in just a few hypnotic suggestions along with everything else. And pretty much everything that we're going to be doing today is all about looking younger. And you know, hey, also if you hate Mondays, if it's really tough to be going back to work, how cool would it be to be younger with that younger excitement and excited to go to work, to have fun, to do something? Because if your work isn't stimulating enough for you, well, hey, let's do something to make it more stimulating. Or perhaps that one thing that you're doing for yourself is making some things in your life more stimulating, and the money that your job gives you entitles you to do more of those really, 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 really cool things. I mean, how does it get any better than that? Seriously, how does it get any better than that? So here it is. It's Sunday night. And for those of you who don't remember what the clearing statement is that we say a statement that we believe to be true, only it isn't really true because it doesn't feel good. We don't like it. It's like, even though I would say, what have I made so vital, valuable, and real about getting older, the way society says that I have to, that my hair has to gray, that I have to wear older style clothes, that my skin gets a little saggy. What have I made so vital, valuable, and real about that? And whatever it is, will you destroy and uncreate it all now, please? And yes, times a godzillion, good, bad, right, wrong, pod poc, all nines, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And so what this does with that statement, that clearing statement, is we get in at the point where we created the negative thought, where we destroyed the vibrant, vital being that believed that we were ageless, as once indeed we were when we were kids. And so doing all of this together, it was boom, destroy it, impacting at a cellular level, at a DNA level. So let's go ahead and get started. And remember, any questions that you have out there, we will go ahead and address them as we go along. So if we don't get to it right away, have patience, ask the question again, and we will get to you shortly. So I took the time ahead of time to write down some clearing statements so that we would have them to get the ball rolling. And if this triggers something for you, then please speak up. Write it in the write it in the comments, and we will get to that. We'll answer the question. We'll use clearing statements if need be. We'll answer whatever the challenge is. So, are you ready to go? Are you ready to have some fun? So let's get some energy flowing through our body. So let's put our hands together and let's just rub really, 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 really vigorously together. Just really, 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 really vigorously together. Get some energy going in our bodies. Get some energy going. Get those clearing statements ready to come out. Any of the energy that is not a match for the vibrant, beautiful, young, fabulous being that you are, will you destroy and uncreate it now, please? Yes, times a gazillion. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. So now let's take a few deep breaths. Breath connects you automatically with the source of all that is in. And so what you're going to do with these breaths is you're going to inhale through your nose and you're going to exhale through your mouth. And when you exhale through your mouth, kind of go, and pay attention on your breath work. Because if you've experienced some PTSD, some severe trauma of sorts, lots of times your breathing can be compromised. So on the inhale, is your stomach going out? And on the exhale, is your stomach coming in? If it's not, it means that your breathing's been compromised. Your breathing is reversed. And we'll work with you to get that corrected so that you can be breathing the correct way, the way that suits you, the way that is good for your health, for your vitality, for your vim, your vigor, for your health. So if you're ready, let's get started by taking a couple deep breaths. Let's inhale. Everybody inhale. Stomach goes out. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, and exhale. Remember, on the inhale, the stomach goes out. On the exhale, the stomach comes in. And again, inhale. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Yeah, exhale. And again, inhale. Hold. And exhale. And just be mindful of your breathing. Just go ahead and breathe naturally. And breathe a little more deeply as you breathe naturally. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. This is the fastest way if you feel anxious, if you feel nervous, if you're scared, to get control of your breath. Consciously breathe. If you're scared, you're not in a great place, get your place quickly to a safe location and breathe. Breathe. So, are you ready to get started? I know I am. Now remember, we go till 9 o'clock. However, 9 o'clock Eastern time. So whatever time that is in your time zone. And if lost my train of thought there. And if there's still people on the call, there are still some questions that you have, I'll stay on the line as long as it takes. I don't have anything scheduled after this Facebook Live this evening other than a little cuddle time with my guy, and we will do that cuddle time. So if you're ready to get started, say, yes, I'm ready to get started. Everybody say, yes, I'm ready to get started. Okay, let's do some of that anti-aging stuff. Let's get going in a major way. So, as I told you in the beginning, I know some of you have joined since I started. I took the time to write down some clearing statements directly related to the anti-aging, the reversing of the aging process, the chipping away that it's mandatory, that we must grow older. And remember, if this hits something for you, or if you have another question, if anything comes up, by all means, put it in the comment section. We will address it. Okie doke, ready to get started? Okay, so what have you made so vital, valuable, and real about this reality that keeps you susceptible to olding and aging? And anything that is, will you destroy and uncreate it now? Please say yes, times a gazillion, good, bad, right, wrong, pod, poc, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. So let's do that again. What have you made so vital, valuable, and real about this reality that keeps you susceptible to olding and aging? And anything that is times a gazillion, will you destroy it, uncreate it all now, please? Yes, Thank you. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. And remember, if you need some more information about the clearing statement, you can go to theclearingstatement.com. That is theclearingstatement.com. You can see it out here on my feed down from last Wednesday. Otherwise, I will put it out again after this. Don't worry, you don't have to say the clearing statement. Me saying it's enough. However, please do a yes, whether it's an internal yes, whether it's a loud yes, whether it's a simple nodding of the head, some kind of acknowledgement. Say yes. That's saying yes to you and releasing the crap that doesn't suit you. So what have you made so vital, valuable, and real about fitting in that keeps you creating your body as aged? Everything that is, will you destroy and uncreate it? Yes, times a godzillion. Thank you. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. I'm going to be reading these a couple of times each, just so that they can sink in at a deeper level. Sometimes I'll probably even read them 3 times each, because one time clear it, second time clear it even more, third time clear it even more. And remember, you can listen to this Facebook Live as often as you wish. It's going to stay out here. You can bring it up, you can sit back, and you can just enjoy the clearing statements. So what have you made so vital, valuable, and real about fitting in that keeps you creating your body as aged? What have you made so vital, valuable, and real about fitting in that keeps creating your body as aged? And everything that is times a godzillion will you destroy and uncreate it now, please? Yes. Thank you. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. Sometimes what a lot of people do is they go pot and pock, 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 pot and pock. That's like the shortcut. I'll go ahead and do the clearing statement as it is. And remember, you can pot and pocket, pot and pocket, pot and pocket. What have you made so vital, valuable, and real about causal reality that maintains you looking the age of this reality? And everything that is, will you destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes, times godzillion. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. If you've noticed, sometimes the clearing statements that I have written out here seem to be a little bit wordy and seem to be where your conscious mind can't really track it as well. That's intentional. That is very intentional. So what have you made so vital, valuable, and real about causal reality that maintains you looking the age of this reality? And everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it now, please? Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts and boys and beyonds. Having fun yet? Say, yeah, I'm having fun, having fun. And what have you made so vital, valuable, and real about birthdays that keeps you getting a year older? And everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. What have you made so vital, valuable, and real about birthdays that keeps you getting a year older? And everything that is, will you destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes, times a godzillion. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. So what is a godzillion? Well, it's a number a lot bigger than I can count. And how many oaths, vows, swearings, fealties, communities, and commitments do you have about aging? And everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes, times a godzillion. Good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. So thank you, all of those of you who are joining us. I hope you're having fun. Let's get you all looking younger. What I should have done is I should have had to take a picture beforehand and a picture afterwards to see how much younger we look. And what have you made so vital, valuable, and real about birthdays that keeps you getting a year older? And everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. And how many oaths, vows, swearings, and fealties, communities, and commitments do you have to aging? And everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. And how many oaths, vows, swearing, fealties, communities, and commitments do you have fitting into this reality with wrinkles? And everything that is, will you destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes, times a godzillion. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. Woo! I felt the power of that one. Did you guys all feel the power of that one? Let's do that one again. So how many oaths, vows, swearings, fealties, communities, and commitments do you have to fitting into this reality with wrinkles? And everything that is, we destroy and uncreated, all now please? Yes, times a godzillion. Thank you. Good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. And for those of you who are just joining, I took time ahead of time to go ahead and write down quite a few clearing statements specifically about aging before we got started, because I think this is a really great one for almost everyone, or nearly everyone. And how many oaths, vows, swearing, fealties, communities, and commitments do you have making people feel better with the wrinkled face you are choosing? And everything that is, times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreated, all now please? Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. Because just because people expect us to get older doesn't mean that they have to. Let them guess your secret. Let them guess what it is. Will they know what it is? Well, of course, you must be doing a facelift. Oh, no, you got something much better than going under the knife. You have an energy facelift. You have a clearing facelift. You are choosing to once again gain the complexion without the pimples, to gain the complexion, the beauty, the skin tone, everything you had with your skin nice and firm and almost as smooth as when it was when you were a baby. I mean, how does it get any better than that? Seriously, what else is possible when you throw out everything that there is about aging in this society? What else is possible, and how does it get any better than that? What else is possible, and how does it get any better than that? How many oaths, vows, swearings, fealties, communities, and commitments do you have making people feel bettered with the wrinkled face you are choosing? And everything that is, times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreated, all now please? Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. And what have you made so vital, valuable, and real about time on this planet that maintains and entrains choosing a body that ages? And everything that is, times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreated, all now please? Thank you. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. What have you made so vital, valuable, and real about time on this planet that maintains and entrains choosing a body that ages? And everything that is, times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreated, all now please? Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyond. Can you feel it? Can you feel your skin getting more supple, getting more smoother? Can you feel it getting more clearer? I wonder what else is possible when you listen to this for 40 days in a row. I wonder what else is possible. And how many points of order do you have creating the body you are judging? And everything that is, times godzillion, we destroy and uncreated, all now please? Yes. Good, thank you. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. I didn't really mean to say good. I just meant to say thank you. Good just sort of slipped out. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. And how many points of order do you have creating the body that you are judging? And everything that is, times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreated, all now please? Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. And how many points of order do you have creating the wrinkles you love to hate? How many points of order do you have creating the wrinkles you love to hate? And everything that is, times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreated, all now please? Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. And how many points of order do you have creating the aging you are choosing? And everything that is, times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreated, all now please? Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. So, for those of you who have just joined us, thank you. We are doing a bunch of clearing statements on aging, because how does it get any better than that? What are the benefits? What are the benefits of choosing how this body ages, or choosing not to let this body age? Imagine the achy joints that you don't have to have. Imagine that your fitness levels can be great, that you still are able to burn and build muscle tone the way you were able to when you were 20. What might it be like to not have to spend a gazillion dollars on skin creams and wrinkle creams and everything to try to fight back the hands of time? I mean, really, what about embracing your body and choosing to create your body? Choosing to create your ageless body. And this is nothing new. I didn't think of this. This is a very common topic in all forms of energy healing these days, in hypnosis, in access consciousness, in all kinds of power, positivity statements, all kinds of affirmations. Nothing new, but we are putting quite a twist on it. We are really jazzing it up. So if you're having fun, say yes. Woo! Yes, absolutely. If you feel younger, say I feel younger. Yeah, absolutely. And how many points of order do you have creating the wrinkles you love to hate? And everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes. Thank you. Good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. And what have you made so vital, valuable, and real about aging and complaining? And everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes. Thank you. Good and bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. And how many points of order do you have about creating the wrinkles that you love to hate? And everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes. Thank you. Good and bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. So just get a little movement going in your body. Just feel a little jazzing going on in your body. Feel a little bit of momentum going in your body. You are choosing right now to embrace and bring back and strengthen the 20-year-old body that is inside of you. Did you know that every 7 years we get a brand new body? Every 7 years. And somewhere between 2 and 3 years, I think like 70-80% of our cells regenerate. So why on earth would we choose to generate them the same old way, getting older, getting weaker, having dis-ease? Why do we choose to do that when we can create healthy, vibrant cells and everything that is times a godzillion that stands in the way of creating a healthful body full of life and vim and vigor and vitality, and anything that doesn't allow for that, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, times a godzillion. Good and bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. And for those of you who tuned in last week and you guys all got to see Katie, Katie is still here virtually. I'm here in North Carolina. She's there in Dallas, Texas. And all of you are from wherever you are listening. So, hey, would you go ahead and type it in the comments? I'd like to know where you're from so we can give you a shout out. That would be fabulous. So let's get back to energizing and creating our lovely bodies. And what have you made so vital, valuable, and real about this reality that keeps you susceptible to olding and aging? And everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyond. Can you already feel your cells start to dance a little bit? Come on, use your imagination. You can start feeling your cells to dance a little bit. Trust me, if you like working with me, if you like being on these calls with me, we're gonna do this kind of craziness, because Corey Michelle uses that phrase crazy possible, and I have your limitless potential and everything that is. Everything crazy possible, all of your crazy rebel friends, any insane idea that you've ever had, will you bring it forth? Will you bring more of it? Will you bring it to the table, and will you dance and play and have fun and laugh from your belly? And anything that doesn't allow for that, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, times a godzillion, good and bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. And Katie's really trying to get my attention. That means that something's going on. So let's give her a listen. Okay, Katie. I can't hear her.
We have a question. How do we clear our minds from negativity from exes in our life?
Can you read the question to me one more time? How can we clear the negativity from exes in our life?
Yeah, no problem. So it's, how do we clear our minds from negativity from exes in our lives?
From exes, as in ex-spouses, ex-lovers, ex-friends, ex-everybody's? Is that the exes? Is that the exes, Katie? Yeah? So, well, there is that famous song, but I won't force it upon Katie, because that song goes, all the exes, hey, they live in Texas. And that's where Katie is. And we're not going to send that kind of vibration to her or to all those other people out there. And so, hey, I don't know about you, but I have an ex from, oh my God, I don't even know how long we've been divorced. More than 20 years. And I bet he still might have something not so nice to say about me. And you know what? What have you made so vital, valuable, and real about the opinions of that person that you chose to eliminate from your life? And everything that is, times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes. Good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. So let me know if this is starting hitting for you, because we're going to be on a roll, and I can't see you to be able to gauge correctly. And everything that is to get that person, I'm assuming it's a him, so I'm going to use him just for the sake of it. Use the pronoun in your head that works correctly. And what have we made so vital, valuable, and real about him really understanding that we were right and he was wrong? Gosh darn it, and he should take responsibility and admit what a great person that I am, that you are. And anything that doesn't allow for that, will you destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes, times a godzillion, good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. And any part of you that is still hanging on to him, not letting go, because gosh darn it, he needs to acknowledge you he needs to acknowledge you to see the vibrant, beautiful creature that he lost. And anything that hangs on to that keeps that so real for you, will you destroy it, uncreate it all now, please? Yes, times a godzillion, good and bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. And to anything that you have within you that doesn't allow you to have peace with the people that you have let go of in your life, will you destroy and uncreate all of that now, please? Yes, times a godzillion, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. Good and bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. Remember, guys, you can pot and pock everything. You just say pot and pock. You can say the statement with me. You don't have to. Me saying it is more than enough. And what have you made so vital, valuable, and real about the need to be validated by others? And anything that is, times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, times a godzillion, good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. And any part of what have you made so vital, valuable, and real about him having to get it, that you got to stick it to him, that you can't forgive. And anything that is, times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, times a godzillion, good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. And how many oaths, vows, fealties, communities, and commitments have you created to really stick it to him? And everything that is, times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes, times a godzillion, good and bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. Now that's a huge layer of clearing, and let's take a deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. So we're going to do a few more clearing statements. If you could check in there on the comments. Katie is reading them for me because they're a little too hard for me to see. I haven't quite figured out how to keep up with the comments and to stay in the stream at the same time. And so Katie's helping me out, and I really appreciate that. And what have you made so vital, valuable, and real about judgment? Negative judgment about yourself, negative judgment of him, that keeps you stuck and hanging on for dear life, hanging on to that anger, hanging on to the judgment, hanging on to the sadness, hanging on to the why didn't he see something different? Why didn't I see something different? And everything that is, times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes. Good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. Pot and pock, pot and pock, pot and pock. And what have you made so vital, valuable, and real about not seeing the beauty that you truly be, the vital, vibrant human being you truly be, and anything that doesn't allow for that? We destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, times godzillion, good and bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. What have you made so vital, valuable, and real about X's, about X this and X that and X this and X that and everything that is times a godzillion? We destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, thank you. Good and bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyond. Whew! That was a heavy one. I guess maybe I still have some X energy out there too that I didn't realize that I had. And what have you made so vital, valuable, and real about not recognizing the strength, the confidence, the beauty, the vitality, the vivaciousness, the utter sass that you truly be? And anything that doesn't allow for that, will you destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes, times a godzillion. Ooh, thank you for the hearts and likes. Yes, times a godzillion. Good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyond. So how you doing out there? How you doing out there? Let me know if you feel lighter. Say, yeah, I feel lighter. Because remember, anything that feels light is the truth. Anything that feels heavy is the lie. And in these statements, I play around with it so you can't always consciously keep track of it. And that's done intentionally on purpose. And so let's do a few of the crazy phrases right now. So I didn't type this out ahead of time. And so the crazy phrase is, everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. And nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be, and nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. This crazy phrase was specifically scripted by Gary Douglas to confuse the brain, to confuse the conscious mind. It also allows you to sleep, because lots of times when we're having trouble sleeping at night, we're having trouble focusing during the day, it's because our mind is going a million miles an hour. And so trying to wrap your mind around the crazy phrase is going to free it up. Free it up. So everything's the opposite of what it appears to be, and nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. Everything's the opposite of what it appears to be, and nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. So let's put another few more yeses into that. Let's go. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yes. I love that word, yes. And you're not saying yes to other people. You're saying yes to yourself. Oftentimes, you're going to be saying no to a lot more people a lot more of the time. And this isn't a no just because you're just saying no. It's the no that you always wanted to say, the no that you always longed to say and didn't know how. So instead, maybe if you were anything like me, you engaged in some passive-aggressive behavior, which means even though you said yes, you were really saying no, and you weren't going to go anyway, and you weren't going to show up, and you were hiding or something like that. This time, it's really claiming your power to say no. And when someone says, what do you mean no? I really need your help. And you're like, you know what? I love you. I adore you. But right now there's something that's a little more important that I have to focus my time on. You're saying yes to you. So we are talking about anti-aging. We are talking about peace with exes. We're talking about peaceful relationships. Because it's not just exes. There's a lot of other relationships in there that we long for with peace. And so for any of those, what have you made so vital, valuable, and real about disharmonious relationships, about not liking others, about others liking you, and what have you made such a big effing deal about it? And anything that is, times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes, times a godzillion, good and bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. And what have we made such a big effing deal about the opinions of others, about having to make nice all the time with others, and why can't we just let them be? And they can let us be. And anything that doesn't allow for that, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, times a godzillion. Good and bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. And remember, there's never any judgment here. Totally, completely free judgment zone. We talk about the experience, the situation, never about the person. What have you made so vital, valuable, and real about it that keeps you chained, that keeps you locked down, that hooks the ball and chain to you, that keeps you locked in this vibration, that keeps the heaviness around you, instead of allowing yourself to be light and joyous and free and fun and flirty and everything that is. And so everything that does not allow you to be the fun, vivacious, flirty being you truly be, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, times a godzillion. Good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pots, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyond. So what judgments, what conclusions have made you so real and have diminished and hardened the person you truly be, and anything that doesn't allow you to be free and vivacious and the beautiful being you truly be, will you destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes, times a godzillion. Good and bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyond. How's everybody doing out there? How's everybody doing out there, Katie? Things are going pretty well? Nod? Yep, looks that way to me. Okay. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the hearts. I absolutely love them. I love, 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 love hearts. And I love, 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 love you. And everything is good? All right. Awesome. So, who wants to get rid of some more wrinkles? Have you guys seen that video out there that goes to Beyonce's All the Single Ladies? And I can't remember her name right now. I'll find the link and I'll put it on my page later on. But she starts singing a song about all the wrinkled ladies. All the wrinkled ladies. If you like it, then you should have put some cream on it. You know what? Yeah, no, she said, no, not if you like it. If you're wrinkled, then you should have put some cream on it. So now, if you feel those wrinkles, let's put a little clearing on it. So, what have you made so vital, valuable, and real about all these wrinkles or perceived wrinkles on your beautiful, smooth, clear complexion? And all that is times a godzillion, we destroyed and uncreated all now. Please, yes, times a godzillion, good and bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. And how many points of order are you using to creating the non-you? And everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreated now. Please, yes, times a godzillion, good and bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. Because remember, the you is youthful, vivacious. You have lots of vitality, you have lots of energy, and there's no need for us to have aches and pains and all those things that come from getting older. We don't need to have dis-ease in our body. Let's choose the lightness. And so let's have some more fun talking about the points of order that chooses the non-us to create. So how many points of order are you using to create the non-you? And everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, times a godzillion, good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, poison, beyond. And what generation and creation of bodies as a non-reality are you using to lock into existence the defenses you are instituting to destroy and judge your body? To destroy and judge your body. And everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, thank you. Good and bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. Katie, what have you got for us? Oh, it seems that we are having a slight technical issue here. I thought she was trying to get my attention. I guess that she wasn't. So
far we don't have any other questions, but everybody's liking the feed.
Awesome. Is everybody feeling younger out there? What do you say? Is everybody feeling younger out there? Say yes. Yes, we're feeling younger out there. So what stupidity are you using to create the inventions, the artificial intensities, and the demons of the aging and problems with your body are not choosing? And everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes. Thank you. Good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. What stupidity are you using to create the inventions, the artificial intensities, and the demons of the aging and problems with your body are not choosing? And everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate all now, please. Yes, thank you. Good and bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9s, shorts, boys and beyonds. And remember, for every clearing that is done out there, 400,000 people get relief. That's how powerful it is to do clearings on yourself, to re-listen to the recordings and everything else. And what limitations of your body have you decided is so real that you can't overcome it? And everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy it, uncreate it all now, please. Yes, thank you. Good and bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. And what limitation of your body have you decided is so real that you can't overcome it? And everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, thank you. Good and bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. Remember, we are talking about rejuvenating our bodies, and I got to tell you about a well-known side effect about this. I don't know how you feel about it, but some people report their breasts get a lot firmer and a little bit bigger. Don't really know how you feel about that, but me for one, slightly firmer boobs. Hey, if I've had a couple of kids, bring it on, baby. Bring it on, baby. I kind of like those side effects, don't you? And what stupidity are you using to avoid having a body as definitely different as you could be choosing? And everything that is times a godzillion we destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, thank you. Good and bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. Whew, let's read that one again. What stupidity are you using to avoid having a body as definitely different as you could be choosing? As definitely different as you could be choosing, and everything that is times a godzillion we destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. What if not being you was the only thing that keeps you from having everything you'd really like to have? Everything that is times a godzillion we destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. Let's see if our brains can wrap themselves around that. What if not being you was the only thing that keeps you from having everything you'd really like to have? And everything that is times a godzillion we destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. So we're going to go to Katie here in just a second. I just want to remind you about, remember, anything that feels light is you. It's true. This is who the real you is. That's the truth. And anything that feels heavy, sticky, gunky, cruddy, whatever it is not you. It's something that someone or something gave you and told you was real and you believed it. Anything light is you, it's true. Anything heavy is not. So that's why that statement works. So Katie, what have you got for us?
So, sorry, there's a little bit of a delay.
It's all right.
But someone was asking about weight loss as well, or mentioned weight loss as well. So could we run a couple of weight loss clearing statements?
Oh, yeah, because, that's my passion is, I guess not really weight loss specifically, but it's body image, and it's creating the body that it is. So what have you made so vital, valuable, and real about choosing a body that is not to your liking? And anything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, thank you. Good and bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. And what have you made so vital, valuable, and real about judging this body? This is not you. What if you never had the story of being overweight? That is not of your choosing. And everything that is, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, times a godzillion. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. And what if this overweight body is not you, that it is a lie, it is a facade, and it's not really there, and anything that doesn't allow for that, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, times a godzillion, good and bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. And so what have you made so vital, valuable, and real about judging your body as unacceptable, about judging your body as fat, about judging it as ugly or harsh, and anything like that, and anything that is? We destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, times a godzillion. Good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. And what have you made so vital, valuable, and real about this reality that keeps you in a body not of your liking? And everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. And so just as a side note, we've got some weight loss hypnosis recordings coming out, and the Finally Thin Forever program will be restarting probably just before the holidays is when that program will be restarting. But anyway, right now, let's keep talking about that, because seeing our bodies as fat, overweight, and judging them, having that in our experience, What have I made so vital? What have you made so vital, valuable, and real about judging this body negatively? And what is this body saying that you are choosing not to hear? And everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. And so I want to make this very clear that none of this is your fault. None of this is your fault. And it is your responsibility to do something about you feeling better and loving and letting go of the judgment about you. So what have you made so vital, valuable, and real about continuing to create a body not of your choosing, and everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. And what physical actualization of the terminal and eternal disease of obesity are you not acknowledging as the limitation of your life? And everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. What stupidity are you using to create the inventions, the artificial intensities, and the demons of obesity and problems with your body are not choosing? Everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, thank you. Good and bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. Whew, I can feel the heat from that. So I want you to take a second and just check in, everybody, because lots of people, regardless of what other people think of them, lots of people have an opinion about if they're 2 pounds or 5 pounds or 100 pounds. You know, I had a client once upon a time who was a fitness instructor, and she was gorgeous, and she was super fit and everything else. And you know what? She played with 2 kilos, which is 4.4 pounds. A kilo is 2.2 pounds. And so I saw her overseas, and so it's just easy for me to think in terms of 2 kilos. And you can think of 2 pounds if you want. And if she was down 2 kilos, that's 4.4 pounds. She was on top of the moon. She was skinny. She was beautiful. She was gorgeous. And if there was even 1/10 of a kilo over that low kilo range, and heaven forbid if it was actually 2 kilos over, she was in despair. She was depressed. It was everything. And she had a client one day, and she told me about this. She had a client one day who came into her, and her client was really skinny, and she's really tall, and she's just gorgeous. And I gotta tell you, do you know that she was the same height as my client, and she was the same weight as my client? So my client thought that she simply wanted to just really buff up, to really tone up. That's why she was seeing a fitness instructor. And no, guess what? She weighed 2 kilos more than she wanted to weigh. Can you imagine? At the ideal weight that my client wanted to be. She's still judging her body harshly. So, what stupidity are you using to create the inventions, the artificial intensities, and the demons of obesity, of overweightness, and problems with your body are not choosing? And everything that is, times godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, thank you. Good and bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. And what have you made so vital, valuable, and real about not seeing the beauty, the vitality, the absolute gorgeousness that you truly be? And everything that is times godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, times godzillion. Thank you. Good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. So, ooh, more hearts and likes. Okay, Katie. Take it away, Katie. She'll be with us in a second.
Okay, so we've got somebody on here that wants to know about the fun side effects of having babies. Fun, as in, quotations, of having babies, and aging and sneezing or laughing is kind of what I want to know about.
Oh, I remember that. Wow. Can you say kegel, kegel, keg, not kegger. I didn't say kegger. I said kegel, kegels, kegels, kegels. What have you made so vital, valuable, and real about losing the strength and the strongness and the firmness and the elasticity of your beautiful genitalia and everything that is times a godzillion. We destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And what physical actualization of living a life beyond limitation are you now capable of generating, creating, and instituting? And everything that doesn't allow for that, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all nine shorts, poise, and beyonds. And what stupidity are you using to create the inventions, the artificial intensities, and the demons of stretch marks? And problems with your body are not choosing, and everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, and beyonds. And you can do Kegels. Kegels is called multitasking. You're a woman. You can do this. Sometimes men have a little trouble multitasking. Not the men that listen to these podcasts, of course, because, they're very in touch with their inspirational side. They're very in touch with their probability side, with their infinite possibility side. So let's have some more fun with that. So what stupidity are you using to defend getting stretch marks and losing your elasticity and falling apart that you are choosing, and everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And what if not being you was the only thing that keeps you from having everything you'd really like to have? Smooth skin, a beautiful toned body, and firm elasticity, and everything that is times a godzillion. We destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes, thank you. Good and bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And what physical actualization of a phenomenal body are you now capable of generating, creating, and instituting? And everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all? Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Should we do that one again? So, what physical actualization of a phenomenal body are you now capable of generating, creating, and instituting? And everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes. Thank you. Good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. What physical actualizations of the eternal and terminal disease of having babies, having excess weight, of aging, are you not acknowledging as the limitation of your life? And everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. So, take a couple of breaths. There is someone knocking at my door, and I have a feeling it's one of my dogs who wants to come and join the party. So let's just check real quick. Let's just see who it is. Who is it? Who is it? Chester, come on in. I thought it was you. Yes, Chester's in the house. Chester is in the house. Come here, Chester. Everybody wants to see you. Come here. Come on. Come on. They can't quite see you. He ran underneath the table. He said, it sounds like there's a party going on in there. And he was right. And so Chester is our inspirational male. He definitely is in touch with his female side. So what physical actualization of the terminal and eternal disease of the pains of childbirth, of aging, of having a great body, of being toned and fit, are you not acknowledging as the creation of your life, your living, your limitations, and the destruction of your future? And everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes. Thank you. Good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Well, I'm really loving you guys for putting all those hearts and likes out there. I can't tell you how much. I really love them. In my art, I often draw lots of hearts. I just do. And I like to like and love a lot of different posts that I see on a bunch of other people's feeds. So, are we having fun? Are we having fun? What do you say, Katie? Are we having fun? Gonna nod your head? Yes, we're having fun. Yes, we're having fun. There's just a little bit of delay between Katie and I, so she'll nod her head in a second. There she goes! Yay! She's nodding her head. Are you nodding your heads? Are you saying yes? Are you saying yes to you? Are you saying yes to you? Are you saying yes to your smooth, elastic skin, your soft skin? Are you saying yes to your beautiful, gorgeous hair, whatever color you choose to allow it to be? And are you saying yes to eliminating the stretch marks? Are you saying yes to the strength and elasticity of your female genitalia? Are you saying yes to your thighs, to your bellies, to your buttocks, to your waist, to your hips? Are you saying yes to your breasts? Are you saying yes to your thin, your beautiful sculpted chin? Are you saying yes to your long neck? Are you saying yes to your vivacious, vibracious being? And anything that doesn't allow you to say yes to you, will you destroy it and create it all now, please? Yes! Times a godzillion, good, bad, right, wrong, part of fuck, all nines, shorts, and beyonds. How does it get any better than that? Are you guys asking some of those access consciousness questions? How does it get any better than that? I have a feeling I forgot to post them. And I meant to. The best laid of intentions, you know how that goes. So let's just run them past them. And I want you to say this either out loud or in your head. What else is possible? What else is possible? What else is possible? And how does it get any better than this? How does it get any better than this? How does it get any better than this? These are all access consciousness questions to create an amazing life. And remember, when you're asking these questions, you're not really seeking to find like the answer, the square root of 44 or anything like that. You're putting those out there to the ethers, like the ripples in a pond. If you ever used a rock and skipped across a pond of water, but the ripples just keep on going. That's what the intention of these questions are, to send it out there, to send it out there. And every part of you is listening. And when you continue to use these questions, to ask these questions, what else is possible, amazing things begin to show up in your life. Just amazing things. And maybe at first we don't quite, or you don't quite, or I don't quite, or we don't quite recognize them because they weren't what we expected to see. You know, that expected to see. And just allow yourself to be amazed. Allow yourself to be open. Because, you know, the universe can dream way bigger than we can. My friend Peter Hughes in Denver, he used to say, and universe, you know what I want. And I stand here with arms open wide because you can dream much bigger than I. And I stand here with arms open wide to receive everything I desire as you choose to send it. Because remember, the answer's not no. The answer's never no. The answer is, this is what I'm sending you. This is what I think you're really up to right now. Because you know you're amazing. You're amazing. You're brilliant. You're young. You're phenomenal. And anything that doesn't allow for that belief to be true, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, times godzillion, good and bad, right and wrong, part and puck, all nine shorts, boys, and beyond. So let's ask some more of these amazing questions, these questions for living an amazing life. We last ended with, how does it get any better than this? I ask that one a lot. You'll see that on my feed, HDIGABTT. Because I know how to type it, but I'm having to think and look at this at the same time. HDIGABTT, HDIGABTT. That's kind of fun. Doesn't that sound like some kind of a rhyme that a little kid might say that sounds kind of naughty? And it's really kind of juicy? Isn't that fun? Yes, it's fun. And what are the infinite possibilities? What are the infinite possibilities? I named your company Your Limitless Potential because truly, I have seen many miracles happen. I have seen tons of miracles happen. And would an infinite being truly choose this? You're an infinite being. Lots of times you've probably heard you're a spiritual being having a very human existence. And the truth is that you're an infinite being that chose to have this great, beautiful body. And anything that has you judge it, anything that has you judge it harshly, negatively, come to conclusions that you are anything less than the brilliant being you truly be, anything that doesn't allow for that, will you destroy it and create it all now, please? Yes, times a gazillion, good, bad, right, wrong, pot, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. So we have another question. Great. What is it?
So somebody wants to do a clearing on expectations, and somebody else said that they love that you're doing it on Sunday nights before Mondays because I'm creating the old beliefs about Mondays.
Ooh, all right. Say Monday. So, what have you made so vital, valuable, and real about Mondays that they absolutely suck? What are you choosing to believe about Mondays that they just suck to high heaven? And anything that supports that, will you destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes, times a gazillion, good, bad, right, wrong, pot, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyond. And what have you made so vital, valuable, and real that you are doomed? That anytime your expectation is not met, that it means you are doomed and things need to be awful and bad. And anything that doesn't allow for that, will you destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes, times a gazillion. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pack, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. Do you see how I have fun with my voice? Because this is something that I played with long before I realized that it was something that really had scientific evidence supporting it. So I played with my voice. When working with clients, I had them play with their voices because lots of times we say something in the same old way. We say it exactly the same. We say it in exactly the same tone, the exact same intonation. Even the cadence of our speech is exactly the same. Even if we try to speed it up or slow it down, chances are we still do that. And so when we play fun with our voice and we make it kind of ear and deliciously wicked, it changes the vibration. If we make it really even higher, like Mickey Mouse in Healing Helium, then we have even more fun with it. And then when we go as deep as we can with our voice, we can really knock that stuff out of the park a lot faster. So, what have you made so vital, valuable, and real that Monday sucks? What are you choosing? What conclusions and judgments have you bought into about expectations that you never get to choose the freedom and the deliciousness of this reality that you are choosing? And will you destroy and uncreate all of that now, please? Yes. Thank you. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. And what have you made so vital, valuable, and real about expectations that it's only good if it looks exactly like this? And it's only good if it looks exactly like this. What are you choosing to ignore in the finiteness of a reality that sucks? Are you choosing? And anything that doesn't allow for that, will you destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes, good, bad, right, and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyonds. I know it sounds like I'm twisting it on its head, and I am. I'm doing that on purpose because remember, you are taking it apart. The conscious mind doesn't know what to grasp onto. So let's play with the crazy phrase again. Remember what the crazy phrase is? Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be, and nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be, and nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. That's why the book Alice in Wonderland, that is it Lewis Carroll? Is he the author? Lewis B. Carroll? That wrote it is a flippin' piece of genius because everything is opposite. Everything is not what it appears to be. Some things are exactly what it appears to be. Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be, and nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. Use this phrase if you're having trouble sleeping at night. What if you said it 10, 20 times? What if you even stopped counting and you just said it, and you were saying it, and all of a sudden you were in sleep? I have done this many times, especially when traveling, when I'm on the road a lot and traveling, and especially now that I'm on the East Coast and traveling further west because my internal clock gets all messed up. And so I play with this phrase a lot. I play with this phrase about jet lag. I play with this phrase about food. I play with this phrase about aging. I play with this phrase about... how do I want to say that? It's like when me and my hubby are at odds with each other. You know, I play with these phrases. And so whether it's aging, whether it's expectations, whether it's the gloom and doom of Monday. So what is so vital, valuable, and real about the truth of Monday that you are not choosing in this reality that you are choosing? And anything that doesn't allow for that, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, times gazillion, good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, and beyonds. So remember, you can find the clearing statement out there on theclearingstatement.com. I'll post it again after this Facebook Live, theclearingstatement.com. You can find out anything and everything you ever wanted to know about a clearing statement. And then there's even more fun, because there's absolutely nothing you can't do with a clearing statement. It's the same with tapping. It's the same with hypnosis. We just have so much fun. So are you ready to have some more enormous fun about bodies that have bounced back after babies, about bodies that are finding their natural ideal weight when we choose to listen to the talk of our bodies? Because that's what it really is that, there's all kinds of stuff out there about the body saying, F this and F that, and you better not do this. And there's all kinds of talk about how there's the saboteur that exists within us. And, that's not true. That's the lie. The saboteur is the lie. Anything that doesn't feel good is a lie. And some people will say, well, Lisa, that's kind of nice. I guess that you don't choose to live in this reality. And come on now. What reality are you really talking about? Are you talking about a reality where there's violence and killing and everything around you all of the time? It does happen. And it happens like this much of, I can't stretch my arms far enough. And yet we give all of our attention to that. The Dalai Lama, I was talking with BJ Khalsa earlier today. He's the founder of the Khalsa meditation method. And I was talking about this earlier today. And the Dalai Lama said that if every 8-year-old is taught to meditate, so that means every 8-year-old meditates and keeps on meditating, and the 8-year-olds after that meditate and keep on meditating, and the 8-year-olds after that keep on meditating. You get what I'm saying? In 20 years, one generation, that poverty, crime, violence, fear, contempt, self-hate, self-loathing, self-esteem issues are gone. Can you just imagine? So how might your life be different if for 40 days you just chose to spend, 3 minutes or 5 minutes running some clearing statements, because these too are a form of meditation? What if you chose to spend 3 minutes or 5 minutes doing some deep breathing? What if you spent 3 minutes or 5 minutes being really grateful? And if the only thing that you can think of to say is thank you, it's more than enough. It is. It's more than enough. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I have some journals in my very beginning of my journaling process that just said thank you, thank you, thank you, because I couldn't think of anything else to be grateful for in that moment. And that's not a judgment, it's not a criticism, it's just an is. What if everything is just an is? You ready to have some more fun? Ready to do a few more of these questions? So, would an infinite being truly choose this? What would it take for my ideal body to show up? What would it take for my young, youthful features to show up? What would it take for my pre-pregnancy body to return, to show up? What would it take for my body to be, what would it take for my fitness, my firmness, my elasticity to show up? You see how you can have some fun with this? What would it take for my thankfulness to show up? What would it take for letting go of crap to show up? That's what we call this, clearing the crap. The original title of this course was Cutting the Crap, and clearing the crap is a lot more meaningful. Clearing the crap is really a lot more of what it's all about. So are you ready to clear some more crap? Who am I today, and what grand and glorious adventures will I have? This is one of my favorites. Who am I today, and what grand and glorious adventures will I have? What does the planet require of me? What does the planet require of me? So you remember that was back, if you were on earlier when I was talking about nothing's ever your fault, however it is your responsibility. So what does the planet require of me? Does the planet require me to be happy? Does the planet require me to drink more water? Does the planet require me to be fit? Does the planet require me to go out there and say hi to 10 or 15 strangers? What does the planet require of me? What am I grateful for today? What am I grateful for today? Because that vibration of gratitude, it really is high. And what would it take for this to turn out far greater than I could imagine? So think about your body. the body after baby. Think about your body with the excess weight that's on it. Think about your body with all the extra little wrinkles. I remember my Grandma Granda, and my Grandma Granda was this tiny, 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 wrinkly little lady. And my Grandma Lord was this much chubbier, wrinkle-free lady. So what would it take for this to turn out far greater than I could imagine? And both of those women were incredibly beautiful. They were both incredibly beautiful. If I was living my life today, what would I choose? And see, that one's interesting. That one really can be a kind of a conundrum, because if I was living my life today, what would I choose? So does that mean I wasn't living my life? Well, maybe, because if you aren't living your life on your terms, are you really living? And remember, nothing is ever a judgment. Nothing is ever critical. It's just a statement to let go, to clear the crap, Should we keep going? What generation and creation of bodies as a non-reality are you using to lock into existence the defenses you are instituting to destroy and judge your body? And everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes. Thank you. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all online shorts, boys and beyonds. What generation and creation of bodies as a non-reality are you using to lock into existence the defenses you are instituting to judge and destroy your body? And everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes! Thank you. Good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. What fantasy about the facelift have you made more real than the awareness that would give you a completely different reality? And everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes, times a godzillion. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And what fantasy about a nip and tuck, about liposuction, about gastric bypass surgery, about the lap band have you made more real than the awareness that would give you a completely different reality? And everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes. Thank you. Good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. What fantasy about the facelift have you made more real than the awareness that would give you a completely different reality? And everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And what's the value of looking old? And everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes. Thank you. Good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And what's the value of looking fat? And everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes. Thank you. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And what's the value of not being able to control how you pee? And everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And what's the value of hating Mondays? And everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. And what's the value of expectations that only allow you to look at one way of receiving a gift? And everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Everybody having fun? How you doing? Shake it off, shake it off. I like that Taylor Swift song. Shake it off, shake it off. Shake it off, shake it off, just kind of shake it, because you guys have been shaking off a lot of realities and judgments that you were choosing to believe is yours when they weren't really yours, and you're just letting them go, So this is the time when we're going to return some energy to the earth, and if you haven't done this before, I asked the question, does this belong to someone else or to something else? And right now we're going with that all this energy that we've shaken off belongs to something else. And when it's something else, we return it to the earth. And so don't get all bent out of shape that, oh no, the earth, we can't give it negative energy. See, this earth is this powerful, powerful being, Gaia. And she says, yes, feed me more energy because I turn it into lightness, into love, because that's what I do. That's why we call her Mother Earth. So what I'd like you to do is I would like you to rub your hands briskly together like this to really get some intensity and vibration in your hands. I'd like you to be aware of the friction, because a lot of people say, well, Lisa, I don't. A lot of people have said to me, Lisa, I don't understand what energy feels like, and none of that matters. And even though none of that matters, I certainly don't want you thinking about it and worrying about it. Stay in the moment. Be in the moment. And anything that doesn't allow you to experience the release of energy, will you destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. And anything that stands in the way of you being able to learn how to release energy easily, effortlessly, and quickly. And anything that is times a Godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. And so, Katie, right after we do this release, we will get to that question. So put your hands out like this. And you probably feel a little warmth in your palms now. You probably feel just a little something, a little tingling, because we've been rubbing our hands together, that friction for a while. And just allow anything left over that's still kind of hanging around your field, and you don't have to name it, you don't have to be aware of it, you just invite it into your hands. So just invite it in. You don't have to know what it is, where it came from, or anything else. And we're going to count to 3. 1, 2, 3. We do it quickly. And on 3, we turn our hands over and we shake. I'll do it in front of the camera so that you can see. We go 1, 2, 3. I like to do sound effects. That's just me. That's what I like to do. And I wiggle my fingers like this, because sometimes wiggling your fingers like this can help anything that's a little bit magnetically attached to you to release. So we do this 3 times. So the energy is pulling your hands again. You don't need to know what it is. You don't even need to feel it. All you get to do is just simply release it. I mean, how does it get any better than that? All you get to do is just let it go. 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 Yes, dinner and at least and a singing. How does it get any better than this? So 1, 2, 3. And one more time. 1, 2, 3. Shake it off. So Katie, whenever you're ready, go with that new question. And I just do that. You ready? I thought she was getting my attention. I guess not. Okay, so.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay.
The new question is, what about fears or expectations regarding things that are outside of our control?
Oh, don't worry. Everything is outside of your control. That was easy. I laugh about this because you know what? Everything is outside of your control. Everything is outside of your control. I want you to say that right now. Everything is outside of my control. Woo! Everything is outside of my control. Woo! Everything is outside of my control. And what have you made so vital, valuable, and real about having to take control of things and having to compartmentalize them and having them to turn out exactly as you planned? And everything that is times a Godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Oh my God, the hearts are flying. Yes, times a Godzillion, good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyond. And what have you made so vital, valuable, and real about having to hold the earth and all of the people and all of the thoughts and all of the ideas and all of the leaders and all of the politicians and having them behave exactly as you think they're supposed to be? And anything that is times a Godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes. Woo! Yes again. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. And what judgments have you bought into that if you don't control it, that you're not good enough, that it's not good enough, that you have to be in charge of every freaking thing on the planet and in your universe? And everything that is times a Godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes. Thank you. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. So, ready? We're going to do a couple of yeses that, yes, everything is outside of my control, because I know that that's probably not how you're feeling just yet. However, let's do some celebrations of this, because remember, we're saying yes to you. And knowing that you're in control of absolutely nothing is absolute light. And what is light? Light is truth. Light is who you really are. So, for those of you who don't know how to do it, roll your hands. And we're going to roll yes. You do that 3 times. Roll yes. Once more. Roll. Yes. Woo! What stupidity am I choosing to believe that only my conclusion is the correct one and me controlling it is the only way that will make it better instead of frickin' enjoying my life? And everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreated all now, please? Yes. Good, bad. Thank you. Good, bad. Right, wrong, Panapak, all nine shorts, boys, and beyond. And what heaviness am I choosing? What judgments and conclusions that it's my weight and my responsibility and I better freaking get it right or else there'll be hell to pay. And everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Wow, there was some heaviness to that one. Did you feel it? Just nod your heads, because there was some heaviness to that one. So let's try that again. What conclusions are you choosing to hold the belief that everything must be controlled? Are you choosing instead of letting people decide? Instead of letting yourself be free? And everything that doesn't allow for that. We destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes. Times a godzillion. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And remember, I keep repeating this just in case you didn't hear it or just because you just joined, there is no judgment. There is no shame, there is no blame, there is no condemnation, none of that crap. None of that crap. Because everything that we do here is to bring back the truth of you, to bring back your joyous vitality, your exuberance, so that you can be living a life of your choosing and not the life that someone else told you or made you believe that you had to have, and anything that doesn't allow for that. We destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, times a godzillion. Good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all nines, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Woo! Okay, I think that we need to do a little bit more release on that. Everybody into that? Okay, so now, here's where I ask the question, does it belong to someone else or something else? So just for fun, just for me, just for fun, let's play it this way, even though that didn't rhyme. So let's say that this time it belongs to someone else. Now, you may know who that someone else was. You may not know. Don't go searching for it. Don't go looking for it. And don't even name them. You might name it really quick in your head. Oh, well, so what? That's the way it goes. So the statement is return to sender with consciousness attached. Because we can't just say, we choose not to just say return to sender, because then what we do is we take up this big, huge thing of mud and clug and junk and everything else, and we whip it right at them, and boom, sticks right to their face. I'm sure that you've probably felt this at some point in time. If ever you felt a sudden like ickiness or strangeness or a feeling of dread. Anybody else ever have a feeling of dread? Yeah. Yeah, I felt a feeling of dread before. So if we just say return to sender, that's what we're doing to the other person. And that's what we're up to, because we're aware and we like to celebrate. And so we say return to sender with consciousness attached. Because then if that person chooses to pick up that med pie and slap it to their face, well, that was their choice. So let's do some return to senders with consciousness attached. And this is what it looks like. Return to sender with consciousness attached. You see that? So take your hands and just kind of fling them out there like that. Return to sender with consciousness attached. Return to sender with consciousness attached. And I'm not really flicking it at someone. I'm just kind of flicking it kind of up and away. Return to sender with consciousness attached. And you can do that as often as you want. Return to sender with consciousness attached. A big sigh. Did you know a person sighs every 7 minutes? It's a slightly deeper breath that we're taking, because there really is a lot of release that happens through the breath. And did you know that that's how 95% of the fat leaves your body? It's not through the elimination system. It's through the breath. So I guess it is an elimination system of sorts, but not the back end release. It's the front end release. It's through the breath. That's why that breathing is so important. So if you had no other reason to take some deep breaths, wouldn't you take some deep breaths to release those fat cells that may or may not be kind of hovering around in your atmosphere? So how's everybody doing? Are you guys doing okay? Are you guys doing okay? Are you having fun? If you're having fun, hearts and likes. If you're having fun, hearts and likes. Let me know you're having some fun. Make some noise. And hearts and likes are the only kind of noise I can see from you on Facebook. So how you doing, Katie? Are you doing pretty good? Are you doing pretty good? Are we having fun? Are we having fun? Are you ready to let go of some more stuff? Are you ready to let go of some more stuff? Do you see the energy that I approach this? See, this is how I do stuff. Is I make it fun. I make it a game. I make it light. I make it fun because remember, whoa, there they go. Thank you. There go the hearts. There goes the sea of hearts. Woo, thank you, 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 and all the likes. Mwah, I love it. I love it. I love it. So let's have some more fun. What energy, space, and consciousness can you and your body be to be eternal youth? Whatever doesn't allow that, will you destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes, times a godzillion. Good, bad, right, wrong, pat and buck, all nine sorts, boys and beyond. What energy, space, and consciousness can you and your body be to be fit, fun, your ideal body size and shape? And anything that doesn't allow for that, woo, will you destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes. Times a godzillion, good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all nine sorts, boys and beyonds. And what energy, space, and consciousness can you and your body be to be the space of agelessness? Whatever doesn't allow that, destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, thank you, good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all nine sorts, boys and beyonds. What energy, space, and consciousness can you and your body be to be the space of the Access Consciousness facelift? And whatever doesn't allow that, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Yes, there is a specific body process for the facelift and Access Consciousness, and boy, is it fun. It is fun. It is releasing. And one day, my friend Sandy and I, we took a class together in this, and we took a before picture and an after picture, and it's somewhere on, I think, the Lisa Grennan page way back there, from like maybe June or July or something. Oh, no, it had been later than that. Maybe it was even May, I'm not sure. And we really thought that, and we saw that we did indeed. There's a glow. There's a glow that comes out of you when you are feeling lighter. When you are feeling physically lighter, emotionally lighter. There is just, and how can you feel lighter? Well, it's really simple. You can choose to feel lightness. And anything that doesn't allow for that, will you destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all nine sorts, boys and beyonds. And what energy, space, and consciousness can you and your body be to be the lightness, to be the truth, to be the delicious, youthful energy that you truly be? And whatever that is, that doesn't allow for that, will you destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes, times a godzillion, good, bad, right, wrong, bottom, back, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. So what energy, space, and consciousness can you and your body be to have your ideal body shape and size? And anything that doesn't allow for that, will you destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes, thank you. Times godzillion, good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And what energy, space, and consciousness can you and your body be to enjoy each day of the week, regardless of what day it is? And whatever doesn't allow for that, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And what judgments and conclusions are you choosing to believe about your job and how tough it is and how not fun it is, and not choosing to create the fun that you truly be, the interesting work that it can really be, and anything that doesn't allow for that, will you destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And what energy, space, and consciousness can you and your body be to be the space of ease you truly be? And anything that doesn't allow that, will you destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And how many points of order do you have to defend for or against the body you are choosing? Everything that is times a godzillion. Will you destroy and uncreate it all? Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. How many points of order do you have that entrains with your family DNA? Everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, thank you. Good, bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. So let's do that again. How many points of order do you have that entrains with your family DNA and everything that is times a godzillion? Will you destroy and uncreate it all now, please? Yes. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. And how many points of order are you using to create the non-you? And everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes. Thank you. Good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. So everything that is, that creates the non-you. Let's pot and pock it. And this is how you do it. Pot and pock, 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 pot and pock. As slow or as fast as you want. Pot and pock, 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 pot and pock. How many points of order are you using to creating the non-you? And everything that is times godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, thank you. Pot and pock, 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 pot and pock. I often like to say the whole phrase, pot and pock is the new shortcut, and I love shortcuts. Any of you guys like to take shortcuts? Especially if they really are shortcuts that still work really well and get you to where you want to go even faster. That's what a shortcut's supposed to do, right? It's supposed to get you there even more quickly. How many conclusions do you have about how wrong your body is are you using to create the total defense for and against the body you are choosing? And everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, thank you. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. Pot and pock, pot and pock, pot and pock, pot and pock. How many conclusions do you have about how wrong your body is are you using to create the total defense for and against your body you are choosing? And everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all now, please. Yes, thank you. Good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. Holy smokes, is it really 9:30? Wow, I had no idea. Do you want to keep going or do you want to stop? Katie, what do you want to do? Katie. We're just waiting for the feed to catch up with her because there's a little bit of time lag between what I'm saying and what you're hearing.
Sorry.
That's all right.
I can't hear your question.
I didn't realize that it was 9:30 already. I know there's people on and all that kind of stuff. I haven't seen a question in a while. So, how much fun are we having? Would you guys like to come and have it on Wednesday again? And say yes. And here's the thing, is you get to pick the topic. We can do the aging process again. We can do the weight process. We can do anything and everything that you want. I write up some statements. I take some that already exist from Access Consciousness. I rewrite them. I type them up so that I've got more energy into them. What energy, space, and consciousness can these questions be to live a life of total ease, and everything that doesn't allow for that? Will we destroy and uncreate all now, please? Yes, times a godzillion. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. So remember, we do this on Facebook Live, so it's really easy for you to join. It's really easy for you to send your questions out there. We're staffed for it. There might be a little delay from the time that you type your question, and then by the time we get you to answer your question, don't worry, we will get to it. And remember, any and all questions that are out there, we will answer. And I didn't mean to have it last an extra half hour. I guess I just got so caught up in it that I didn't realize how much time was going by. So, thank you so much. If you got another question, let me know what it is. But thank you so much for being out here today. More hearts and likes if you could. That would be great. And, if you tell your friends and family, for 40 days, this challenge is to do something to improve your life. Something to improve your life. Whether you decide to begin creating your beautiful, young, youthful complexion, whether you decide to allow the excess fat that isn't you to eliminate from your body, whether you allow the anxiety, the fear, whatever it is, it's one thing to make your life better. Can you just imagine? Just one thing. How many other miracles will happen in your body? Well, someday if you want to have coffee with me, call me up. We'll go have some coffee. Actually, I'll probably have water or soda because I like both of those. Or tea. And we'll talk about it. Because if you only knew a lot of the journey that I had been on, and the more you hang out with me, the more of my journey that you will hear. Look at all those hearts and likes going across. Thank you. Thank you so much for being out here. Thank you, Katie, for being out here. And until Wednesday, this is Lisa. Remember, I'm doing a Facebook Live every single day. I'll be out here. I try to do them around 8 o'clock in the evening Eastern. You'll see it when it is. If you ever have any kind of topic, any kind of question you want to hear, send them to me. I will get them. Have a great night. And you creating your body, your life with total ease. And anything that doesn't allow for that, will you destroy and uncreate it all now? Please. Yes. Thank you. Time is a gazillion. Good, bad, right and wrong, pot and pock. All 9 sorts, boys and beyonds. And so, until next time, thank you for the hearts and likes. This is Lisa. We will see you. We will see you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you. Mwah.